Harms had the hand pass dislodged. Norton to Bontempelli. Dumped as he kicked. Nothing could stop him. Rioli's pleading, saying he touched it, but Bontempelli wore the contact and he's got Norton breaking to goal. The Bulldogs advance it with ease down the ground, and Norton will be the recipient who can have the shot at goal.
It was terrific running from Van der Meer. He just worked really hard, but he didn't eat up his space. He stayed wide and then came back to the ball. The Dogs looking really good when they're going forward, and then just see there, and then he just rolled again. Norton working hard forward.
And he pops it through. That's his.
Richards onto his left. Inside 50, clever kick. And Garcia gets on the end of it.
And already we can see that possession-type game that the Dogs like to flick the ball around. They lead 18-5, uncontested possessions, really forcing Richmond's defence and diffusing a lot of their pressure, just not being able to get that source pressure that we touched on early in the game, and fueling their own game by getting touches of the footy.
Already 10 marks to 1. And the Dogs take 100 marks in a game, they win. When they take under 100, they lose. They've started well. Garcia from 48 metres. And the Dogs have got the opening 3. Up on the debutant as Richards this time wins the clearance inside 50. Darcy in the air, that's a great mark. Looked to be out of position, stretched and managed to hang on.
Yeah, no, it was, JB. It was excellent concentration. He used his craft early. He made body contact with his opponent there and just controlled the space, and then allowed him to use his strengths, which is his reach and his height, and Vlastuin was never going to be able to compete with him when he had the full stretch.
For the quick response, 40 out. And he answers for the Dogs.
Norton over the back, wants it in long. Williams goes in that direction. Darcy! He has such an aerial presence.
Well, they've got to get the ball in there quickly, because with these Inspector Gadget arms, when they go up, they just keep getting higher and higher, and no one's going to be able to outreach him. Just have a look at how high he's able to get. And we talked about that Vlastuin, the mismatch in height, and when those arms are stretched up above him, it'd be well north of 208 centimetres where he's reaching the ball point.
He's kicked goals in every game this season. He's just kicked his first goal at the MCG. He wants to follow up with a second. Treloar, a high one. Darcy's got to run from the side. Norton, though, up in front, pulls it in. These tall Bulldog forwards are causing serious issues for the Richmond defence.
They certainly are, and we talked a lot about the MCG dimension suiting the Bulldogs' tall forwards, and it just allows them to start in different positions. We see how they've got separation from each other a little bit now at the MCG, and they're then able to converge. Been effective so far as a triplet.
Aaron Norton, he's kicked another. He's got 2, and he's got a bit of accuracy going in recent times.
Does well from the pocket, squares it up, and Harms will take the uncontested grab.
And while James Harms is lining up this shot at goal, the Bulldogs have made their sub. Luke Cleary's going to come into the game. Van der Meer just too sore while he's being tested on the boundary there. So Cleary will join in, I'd say, as soon as this ball is kicked through for a goal, perhaps.
So James Harms, 152 games, 79 goals for Melbourne. This for his first as a Bulldog.
Stand.
West calls for it in the corridor. Norton will go towards the pocket. Here's Harms again.
Well, it was Brown on that occasion that Harms was able to lose the track of. He slipped again, and just the Dogs, when they're creating these forward half turnovers, they're looking really dynamic going forward and putting a lot of pressure. 33 inside 50s they're up to now.
And Harms kicks his second as a Bulldog.
By Pickett, a jinking run. Treloar clings onto his jumper. Gave to Brown. Brown's closed down. Richards comes away. Bullets the kick to Harms. things are opening up for him. He's got 3 in the quarter, having never kicked one as a dog before tonight. Darcy holds it.
Stand.
Too strong for Broad.
50 metres.
And a 50-metre penalty. Well, the call of stand was quite clear from Lee Fisher. And he went to wheel and go, Darcy, and obviously Broad has moved on instinct, not the umpire's call of play on.
Darcy. Is that against Broad? Stand. Time back on.
Sam Darcy kicked 2 goals in the second quarter. This for a career high equal 3 goals. It's his typical first movement, lines it up like he's throwing a dart. He's kicking darts tonight. That is 3 straight for Darcy.
The fist from Miller. English deft tap. Treloar. Treloar. Treloar! What a finish from Adam Treloar. I don't think he can believe it.
Just got away from Johannesson. Lost the ball, though. Norton takes on Nan Curvis, almost holding the ball. Darcy feeds it to Bontempelli, who kicks his second. This is serious punishment for the men from Punt Row. Pass around the boundary line. Dale tees it up to Norton. He's held.
High contact. Western Bulldogs.
Flostone, time and time again, has found himself in complete mismatches.
He certainly has. He's really drawn the short straw, Flostone. He is undersized, forced to play on these giants in the Bulldogs forward line, and just see the arm going across the shoulder there. But Bulldogs have just been stronger around the contest, able to break out of those Richmond tackles.
No problem for Aaron Norton. The Dogs by 71.
Law runs onto it. Bursts through to 50. And then hits West.
I'd like to know what soles the Richmond players are wearing tonight. I've seen a lot of them slip over. Again, Flostone there, just lost his footing, but fantastic by Bont and then Treloar. That burst speed and being able to hit a target, but just see there, Flostone again loses his feet and seemed to have been.
So Riley West cemented his spot in the team from midway through last season. There's a pressure forward who can kick some goals.
And play on.
Run from McRae towards Norton. Over the back. It's still there for Aaron. The fend. The snap. And the goal. One in each quarter for Aaron Norton, 4 for the night. Dominance tonight, the Dogs all over the ground. Norton to the pocket. And he combines with Ugle-Hagan once again.
10 metres. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Footy goes in cycles. We go through periods where we say you can't have too many tools inside 50, and then teams like the Dogs and Carlton come along and make it work.
Time up. Play on.
Jamara for his first this evening. In 13 months.
Yeah, that is not what you would have expected, Jace. That's a surprising stat. As Darcy takes another mark and can line up for goal number 4.
Feels like they might like some more here, I would think, at the back end of the year.
They might be petitioning the AFL for more MCG opportunities.
Again, it's that forward handball, though. They've been able to penetrate out the front of stoppage, out the front of contests all night. And you get your midfielders, your half-back, shoulders out. Forwards absolutely love it.
To join his grandfather, David Darcy, with a career-high 4 goals. It's in the Bulldog bloodlines.
For the kids, Robert Klomp once won a TV out at Waverley in a night game, and I think he had 5 possessions. James Harms, 45 out for his 4th goal.
Oh.
Hand in the remote.
Hang on, Joe.
At least give him the remote, Jonesy.
On many occasions.
And Curvis knocks to the boundary. Richards only wanted it most. Garcia, goal, over 100. And the effortless nature of that, Richards the only one who wanted the ball.